SCP-096. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Items 096 must be contained in a 5x5x5x all-right steel cube surface. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are no absolute video, surveillance, or any optical true inside 096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors or laser detectors to ensure 682 is present in the cell. All and any photos, videos, or recordings of 682 are strictly forbidden without approval from Dr. Redirected and 05 Redirected. Description: 096 is a humanoid creature with approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subjects show very little muscle mass, with a primary analysis of body mass suggesting millimeters. Arms are grossly proportioned out of the subject's body, with a approximately long of 15 meters for each arm. Skin is most likely devoid in pigment, with no signs of any body hair. 682's jaw can be open 4 times the normally of an average human. Other facial similarities from the jaw will not be exceptional, or of the eyes, which are devoured of pigment, and it's not yet considered whether 096 is blind or not. It shows sign of any high brain functions. It's not considered sapient. And it's not considered to be sapient. SCP-096 is normal and extremely docile, with pressure sensors by the eastern wall. However, when someone views 096's face, whatever via video, recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a rage. It will enter considerable emotion distress. 096 will cover its face and begin to scream and cry and babble incomprehensibly, approximately 1 to 2 minutes after viewing first view. 096 will begin to run to the person who viewed his face, who will be at this point referenced to SCP-096-1. Documents has shown that speeds have varied from 35 kilometers to an hour. Redirected kilometers to an hour, and seems to depend on the distance from SCP-096-1. At this point, no matter or material can impede 096's actual progress of position, or position of 096-1 does not affect 096 responding it. It is seen to be in state of the sense of a SCP-096's 1-1 location. This does not react to occur when the article is responding. It will intonate a sentence. No, this does not occur when artistic representation. This will not occur when an artistic reputation description is reviewed. Seeing document 096-1. Upon arrival at SCP-096-1's location, 096 will begin to kill and data expunge. 096-1 100% of its case have left no trace of SCP-096-1. SCP-096 will sit down for a few minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile again. It will attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat. Data redacted. Due to its chain, including breath from the Foundation's security, large civilians have lost life, retrieving from the subject from Alpha priority. Dr. Redirected has also petitioned for immediate termination of 096, seeing an interview with 096-1. Order is awaiting approval. Termination order has been approved and is being carried out by Dr. Redirected on data redirected. Scene incident 096-1A. Audio log from interview 096-1. Interview Dr. Redirected. Interviewer Captain Redirected, former commander of Retrieval Team 09A. Retrieval Incident 096-1-A. Redirected. Time-based search area. Redirected. It's always a suck as removing to get an interior duty. Whatever the damn thing is capable of, what jackass informs of time scrape up and if you're lucky, you can't even tell the whole story. They told us to bag and tag. Didn't you tell us jack shit about the looking at the damn thing? Dr. Redirected. Can you describe the mission, please? Captain Redirected. Yeah, sorry, we had 2 choppers on my team, 1 backup and Zulu 9B, and Dr. Redirected. We spotted a target from 2 clicks north of our patrol post. I'm guessing it wasn't facing our direction, or else he would have taken us out there and then. Dr. Redirected. Your report says SCP-096 didn't react to the cold. It was negative redirected Celsius. Dr. Redirected. Actually, it was negative redirected. And yes, it was butt naked and didn't make as much shivers as we landed. I approached the target and Corporal Redirected got ready to bag it. That's when Dr. Redirected called it and I saw it, and that's what saved me from the target. And then they saw it, and the target must sounded. My turn. The whole squad saw it. Dr. Redirected. And that's when 096 entered its agant emotional state. Dr. Captain Redirected. Yep. Interview. Yep. Sorry for the whistles for a second, Dr. Redirected. That's alright. Captain Redirected. Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did, and now they're paying up for the ass. Dr. Redirected. Could you describe it a little more, please? Captain pauses. Yeah. It started screaming us and crying, non-emotionally, roaring to the sound like a person. It was really fucking creepy. Pauses again. We started firing when it picked up the corporal and ripped his leg off. God, he was screaming for our help and fucking A. Anyways, we were blowing it to chunks, round after round, and didn't do jack shit. I almost lost when I saw its data expunge him. Dr. Redirected. That's when you ordered use a paper or head or move at 4 head launcher. Captain Redirected. An anti-tank gun started carrying at SCP-09 ever since SCP Redirected got loose. I've seen those things tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did they same the target? Did Did the same target do anything? Doctor redirected. There was significant damage to 096. Captain redirected. It didn't even fucking flinch. It was tearing apart my squad, but with half of its torso was gone. He drawed his leg like it was half a. He drawed a log half circle across his torso. Doctor redirected. What was it taking damage? Captain redirected. If it was, it wouldn't show human. It would show all organs of its loss, but blood. It didn't acknowledge that any of its bones were struck or hurt. Kept tearing apart my squad. Doctor redirected. So no structural damage. No structural damage. So how much rounds did you said you fired at 096? Captain redirected. At least 1,000. Our door gunner has his GAU 19 out for at least 20 seconds. 20 fucking seconds. That's 650 round calibers. Pump it into the thing. Well, it might as been spitting at it. Doctor redirect. This is when Zulu 9B arrived. Captain redirected. Yeah, my squad was gone. Zulu 9B managed to get a bag over its head and it sit down. We got into the chopper. I don't know how I never saw its face. May God or Buddha or whoever I should live with, the jackass. Doctor redirected. We obtained an artistic description of 096's face. Would you like to view it? Captain redirected. Pause. You know, after hearing the screams and the screams of my men, I don't think I want to put that face what I heard. Just no. Doctor redirected. Alright, I believe we're done here. Thank you, Captain. Chairs are moved and left from the doorstep. Doctor redirected. Let's record that I'm formally requesting SCP-096 be terminated as soon as possible. End of log. If you enjoyed watching, go check out my most recent video and the playlist. Goodbye.